Midlands Metalheads Radio live at HRH Hard Rock Hell 12. Pleased to say you got a couple of guys from the Coda.
Hello, evening. Thanks for having us. How you doing?
From my left,
got Adam
and
Scott.
How are you both?
We're wet.
We're a bit wet.
Ed looks it, yeah.
Wet
cold.
weather, man,
Yeah.
whenever we come to Wales.
Well, yeah, when he did Steelhouse,
Yeah.
it was the same, wasn't it?
We've had bad luck with the weather this year. in
Yeah.
Wales.
I'm sure it's not a reflection on the weather in
Oh,
general.
it always rains. Don't worry about it.
Well, we've got a roof this
This
time,
is a summer's day, this is for us.
so no one's got any
Tell you.
excuses tonight. So that's all right.
Yeah.
We'll
That's
take
Great.
that.
So, what time are you on?
We're on at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
We've got 45 minutes set.
Stage two?
Stage 2.
Yep.
We got here about 3 hours. We've driven up from London. We got here about 3 hours ago, so we've just been getting settled and all that, and looking around, and it looks good in there. So looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You staying over?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dry.
Early start tomorrow, but we'll stay over tonight.
Yeah, it should be dry tomorrow, so fingers crossed. You got a good journey back down.
Perfect.
Yeah.
They're hardy souls out there. They're still braving the elements.
Yeah, it's a festival, isn't it?
Yeah, it's awesome.
You have to live with stuff like this. So, Coda, how long have you been together as a band?
So we, as a band, we've been together, I reckon, about 3-4 years now.
Yeah.
Our debut album, which like most debuts, got us our cut through into the market, came out. It was a year ago, 2 weeks. October the 27th, our debut came out, and we've gone from strength to strength since then. So it's been a great year, and we've got plenty planned for the future. And we got. I think a sign of the traction was that we got booked for this one about a year ago.
I think it was about a year ago.
Yeah.
Getting for us to get booked a year in advance was a big deal. So
Yeah.
bloody hell, man.
Yeah.
And also with the brand Hard Rock Hell, because they've been playing our stuff as much as you guys, but they've got all the gigs and the festival as well. So it's our first gig at one of the Hard Rock Hell kind of events, if you like, and really looking forward to it. So far, we've only been here 3 hours and it looks great.
Yeah.
So looking forward to getting
You say
stuck
you've
in.
just arrived. Have you had a chance to watch any of the other bands that are playing at
We
the
got a
moment?
bit of Blitzkrieg, which is amazing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
High five to them.
The Wobbum. Yeah.
Exactly. And God bless them. I'd be lying if I knew the name of the
There's
lasses
a really
we've just
cool
seen.
girl
Yeah.
fronted band.
That's embarrassing. We should know their name, but they were
Voodoo
brilliant.
Blood?
No,
They were just
no,
on.
they've just been on stage.
Oh,
So,
awesome.
so we can backdate this with
Yeah.
set times. But they were brilliant, really good,
Yeah.
getting the crowd going. So just the two.
Right. So, what material have we got out there in the public domain then from the band?
So we're for the public, we're a bit of a crossroads in a good way. So like I said, our debut album came out a year ago. We also dropped a single. When was that?
in
About
June,
yeah.
just before Rambling
Okay,
Man.
beginning of summer we dropped a single which done really well. And at the moment, so we're now in pre-production for album number 2.
Right.
So in our heads we've got bucket loads of stuff.
Yeah.
But for you guys, not yet.
No.
And so the plan is, if we can have it done by February, so we'll be looking at hopefully an Easter launch date.
Yeah.
TBC.
Yeah.
Got to make the bloody thing
Obviously,
first, and hopefully
yeah.
and it's got to sound good.
Yeah.
Otherwise, back to the
Got to
drawing
write the
board.
songs.
Have you got many songs in the pipeline for it?
Yeah, no, we've got a bucket load, and we've just got to go through our own process of arguing the toss over them and seeing who likes what.
The luxury is having to cut down the number of songs to get to
Exactly.
the 11,
Yeah.
12 on the album, whatever it is.
Yeah,
And it's
Did
great.
you find that easy on the first album?
Yeah.
Yes.
It wasn't easy. Like cutting it down was not easy, but we went in with I think nearly 20 songs.
First sounds easy because you've got the luxury of time, and we were naive in that we just took forever because no one really knew about us.
Yeah.
Now we've got a bit more pressure because the market knows about us, the genre knows about us, the scene knows about us, we've got fans and all this, which is great. It's all we've wanted.
That's what
right?
you want, yeah.
It's all you want.
Yeah.
So it's a different kind of pressure in terms of time to deliver. So it's great.
The thing about a first album as well, that's also your set list, isn't it? So when you're doing all those gigs to get yourself known, you're playing all the songs that are going to be on the first album. Second album, you keep it under wraps a little bit, so you don't have the benefit of playing them to people and seeing what the reaction is. We kind of have to take our kind of own opinions. And
Have you got any dates lined up towards the end of this year, beginning of 2019?
Yeah, so we're going out on the road with Tax the Heat in December.
Nice.
Which will be awesome. So really like those guys. So we've got
first dates back in Wales, Cardiff, for December.
We're doing Cardiff, Nuneaton, Exeter, Leeds and Cambridge. So 5 dates, all in December, all on our website and Facebook and all that kind of stuff. And for us, it's a great double whammy. Taxi are awesome, and to be out on the road with them, can't wait.
Yeah. Will you have any stuff? You're on about the new album. Will you have anything out ready for next year's festivals? Maybe an EP as a taster, or straight into the album?
Single.
We'll do an album camp. We'll do like, I think in our genre, kind of classic rock, right? Yeah. We're quite traditional with doing an album campaign, and what I mean by that is there'll be singles teased out in the build-up to that album. So not, a lot of bands at the moment are doing kind of separate EPs, if you like. Yeah. But no, like, we invest in the album as a piece of work, and then we'll cherry pick the singles we like off it, and they'll be released as part of the campaign for the overall piece of work, which is the album. And it's a hot topic at the moment, right? Is the album a dying art form? Is it not? Yada yada. And that's what we're about. We're about albums. Like I said, we're a classic rock band.
I think it's coming back towards the album, to be honest. I think there was a time when it was all downloads. Yeah. But I think now it's coming back, especially with the so-called rebirth of vinyl.
All CDs we sell, the vinyls we sell. Yeah. It's awesome. Yeah. It kind of, that helps us a lot.
If the music's good enough, it certainly will.
Yeah, an album's a narrative. It's there's a reason behind the track list and all that kind of stuff. And we want people to understand that, and the best way is to listen to the whole thing.
And you've got your fan base who they see the product evolve, and we were talking about set lists earlier and songs, and you mentioned before, like, are we going to see anything new tonight? We had a few new songs that have been around for a while. We used to play live, and then we've started not playing them. It's like, shit, that's going to make the album, so we're going to stop doing that. But we know there's a few sneaky YouTube clips out there, and a few of the diehard fans already know about them. So as long as we're trying to pretend it doesn't exist, they know, and that generates that buzz and excitement as well, because they first heard it maybe 12 months ago, but they want to hear that production version, etc. So that's it's all part of that buzz and generation excitement, which you don't get with the piecemeal EPs and singles. It's good. It's traction in the market. It drives media and engagement and all that. But I think with our genre, you've got that solid piece of work that people buy and invest in. And
you mentioned your genre, obviously classic rock. Were there any bands that really influenced you in your playing and your writing?
Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
I think we've got pretty broad tastes. But for me, Guns N' Roses, Metallica, Rolling Stones, Zeppelin. A lot of the classic rock guys from the '60s. But then, Gunners. I love Motley Crue. Some of that '80s stuff I'm banging to. And the great thing is it's still, there's so many bands at kind of our level today who are of that mould, but putting a sort of modern spin on it, which is what we're trying to do.
And coming back as well.
Yeah, totally. Well, Gunners are
alive again.
and Gunners have come back. It's awesome. And I think those influences are probably pretty obvious in some of our songs, but personally for me,
for you,
they're the ones.
Ditto, we're in the same band for a reason. We sat in the van for 6 hours today, and we listened to AC/DC for about 4 of it. So and it'll never get old. I think we, as much as the old stuff which influences us, we're enjoying the scene again as well. There are some really cool bands coming through. Some of them are on the bill today. Like we've played with the Bad Flowers, Dead Man's Whiskey, Riders Creed. All, they're good bands, man. And it's a pleasure seeing them and hanging out with them as well. But we're seeing them evolve, and their second album, you're getting good. People aren't getting sloppy. Bands are getting better, and it's like, the level we're at, we've got a long way to go. We're getting there, but it's like, at least the competition's ramping up as well, which is
and they're getting signed. Like those Down Crows, Massive Wagons.
Exactly. Crows with the
this sort of this movement is now. It's genuine. It's this new wave, and it's getting noticed by the industry, which is. So
it's got its own tag now, has it? Like
it has.
The Wobband,
and you see T-shirts
the new wave
guys
of classic rock,
which is awesome because they are making the sort of bigger parts of the industry aware of what's going on, and the labels are responding, the booking agents are responding. Broken But Rebels are out on the road with Brief at the moment. Stone Broken smashing it, and they're all of the same genre that we're in.
Exactly.
So it's great to see it coming back.
Well, guys, thank you very much indeed for your time.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you for popping in. Look forward to your set if we can get out of here. Look forward to your set later on.
You need a heater in here in a bit.
I tell you what,
you need a can of Jack
cold.
You need a can of this.
You need a whiskey and coke.
Yeah, yesterday it was twice as cold as this.
They won't see this, but see all those chairs? Chuck a match in there.
I cut that bit out the
Shouldn't say that, should I?
No.
Cheers, Tony.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Yeah, we'll see you soon.